Hey, what's up, you guys? So, I recently just caught up to the manga of Berserk. If you haven't heard of it, it is a dark fantasy, medieval story. It circles around this main character named Guts. Now, Guts is bae. Guts, I love Guts. I love him, I love him, I love him. This dude has been through so much. Literally, from the day this guy was born, he was born, this is a little gory. It is like a gory story. Really gory, really X-rated. X-rated? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this man Guts was born from a hanging corpse. Yes, a hanging corpse, who later then is kind of adopted, not even really, by this mercenary gang where his father-like figure literally tries to kill him, sells him off so he gets raped as a young boy. Like, it's a crazy story, even like from the beginning. Like, this is probably the first few chapters of it. Anyway, so Guts grows up and he meets this like a mercenary group called the Band of the Hawk. Now, these people are really badass, and there's another guy named Griffith. Griffith is this beautiful man. In like the Asian culture, it's really considered beautiful to have light skin, you know, light hair, the slender figure, and this man, he's all that, and he fights with Guts, the main character, Griffith does, and Guts ends up joining the gang because Guts has like not like a weird admiration, but he does admire Griffith and his dreams and what he will do for his dreams, which is pretty crazy what he will do. One of the female leads of the story, her name's Casca. Now, I love Casca. I think she is a strong and powerful woman who knows what she wants. She has a love for Griffith because he saved her when she was young from getting raped. And she is the only female in this Band of the Hawk. And at first she has like a kind of jealousy towards Guts because, oh my god, my hair, I'm sorry. What did I just do? A jealousy towards Guts because he's kind of like Griffith's favorite. They have like this bromance going on, and it is, I'm all for a bromance. I love a bromance. And poor girl, so they're in battle, and she gets her period and just falls off her horse down a cliff. And I mean, I know how it is, girl. Anyway, she gets her period and just like falls. Guts sees her, he, goes after her, stays with her, keeps her warm. At first she didn't like Guts, but she warmed up to him after he literally battles 100 guys to keep her safe. And it's like, Casca, this is bae. Forget Griffith, okay? Like, Griffith is not. Griffith is a girly boy. Griffith has hair like me. No. Guts. They do get together and hook up. And at one point, I'm just literally like kind of glossing through the story because I'm caught up. I'm not going to explain every detail. If you want every detail, I really suggest you go read the manga. It is really good. If you are a person that hates reading manga, there is an anime, but it is very hard to watch. Like, I watched it because, I'm a fan, but it's cringe. It's very cringe. Basically, Griffith and the Band of Hawk are trying to take over Midland, is what they call it. I don't remember the specific name, but there is a princess there, Princess Charlotte. Beautiful Princess Charlotte, whose father actually happens to be a giant creep. When I say like the weirdest turns like happen in this story, like 1 minute it's this moment, the next you have her father licking her nipples. So Griffith ends up wanting to leave the band of the Hawk, and did I say Griffith or did I say Guts? Guts wants to leave the band of the Hawk. So he does a battle with Griffith, and this time he wins. And like Griffith, because the way I see it is that he loved Guts so much, loved him like in a, not loved him. But when Guts left, he kind of went in this like downward spiral. So he like goes back to the castle. He the princess, gets caught, gets captured, gets tortured for a year. Like he's getting his skin flayed, he's getting his tendons cut, he is getting like burned, like he's just going through it, and he comes out mangled like a shell of a man. Basically the only thing getting him through this is his dream of like ruling the world. Basically he says he just wants to like move up, but he wants to rule the world. So Guts, Casca, Judao, I don't know how to say these names, and Pippin, they band together, they go rescue Griffith and get him out of there. And like they know he's bad, like he's like literally like shriveled, he can barely move, he can't even speak. Like this man is like done. This is not the Griffith from the beginning. Griffith, he's never gonna be able to fight again. We don't have our leader, like it's done. Our gang is done. And Griffith, knowing like he's shriveled and pruny, like he knows what he has become. And so he manages to he's like in a carriage. He manages to get the carriage going, get the hell out, like a kind of like a kamikaze type deal. And he just flies off. Everyone's like, oh, no, Griffith, no, Griffith. And he crashes into a lake. So in the lake, he's sitting there, like just having thoughts of like his life with Casca. Because he might have loved Casca. I don't know. To me, I don't think he really loved her like that. Not like Guts loves her. And so he sees like this sharp, pointy stick, and he's about to go like this, like, and just like, and kill himself. But the little necklace, Beherit, it's like this little demonic, creepy looking necklace, floats up out of the water. He sees it, blood drips down from it, right onto it, and all hell breaks loose. Literally, the eclipse is here, demon figures everywhere, just demons. So they are in this other dimension, and there is these 4 members of the God Hand. Griffith was going to be rebirthed as a demon. But to do this, it requires sacrifice. All of the band of 7 is there with him to be sacrificed. So then it begins the most gruesome stuff I've ever read, ever. One by one, just a member getting sliced, getting ate, getting beat, squashed, everything. As everyone's going through it, Griffith is over here just like, being reborn as this demon falcon dude. Everyone just dies, and dies. Guts is like entangled in these thorns, like he can't even move. He's on the ground like this. And demon, whatever is around, give him Casca, and he, right in front of Guts, just begins to rape her. Like, just rape her. Guts is over here watching his love, get raped by his best friend, to the point where they're like holding his eyes open, and the demon stabs him in the eye. And Casca is like, she's awake. Like, this girl ain't asleep. Like, she is awake. She witnessed everyone die. She's like, what is going on? Where am I? What is this? She does not understand. Like, they are in darkness. They are in hell. She's watching her friends get murdered. She's trying to figure out what's going on. And then she's just getting raped by Griffith. It's just like, wow. So eventually the Skull Knight comes. The Skull Knight is like this kind of mysterious character. I have no idea what to think of the Skull Knight, but thank God he came. Thank God. The Skull Knight rescues Guts. He rescues Casca. to a point. Like, this girl is, her mind is shattered. Like, they get out of there and she's regressed so much mentally. Like, she is not a strong, powerful black woman no more. She is like, I don't even know, like my toddler. Like, she doesn't speak words. She just goes ooh ah ooh boo ba ooh boo. She is no longer the Casca we all loved, you know. And I don't blame her. Like, oh my god, like what she went through. It's like so terrible. And you know, and it's just like all you want was her and Guts to be together. At least that's all I want. I love the love of Guts and Casca. And after that, I was just like, oh. So then after the fiasco of the eclipse, like, Guts, he kind of takes on the responsibility of taking care of Casca. But I mean, it's hard because she doesn't remember him. Like, she doesn't remember anything. She's ooh I could be a really good Casca. I feel for Guts, you know. And Casca becomes like mad annoying because she is like afraid of Guts, and I hate that because I'm just like, Casca, this guy has done everything for you. Like, he loves you, and you're just goo. I'm just giving my thoughts, and like I'm just telling it from my point of view, because I am a girl, and this type of story I don't really think is aimed for girls at all. It's not. And if you say it is, you're probably lying. So that's pretty much like the first half of the story. I hope you made it this far in the video. I did not realize how long it would take me to talk about Berserk, but obviously I talk slow or something. I don't know what's going on, but there's definitely going to be a part 2 coming out soon. So just stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.